Gemini 3 just dropped last week and everyone is talking about how they can build voice AI agent in literally minutes. So I spent 5 minutes building a classic clinic receptionist and I'm gonna call it live, try to book an appointment, and we will see if the hype is real. If you're new to this channel and don't know who I am, my name is Edwin Chen, and for the past year, we've been helping different retail and B2C service brands improve their customer experience on autopilot through my AI business, Legacy AI. Some of the clients that we work with range from a $250 million restaurant chain in North America to one of the world's largest retreat booking sites and other premium franchises. Hey.
Hello there. How can I help you today at Oak Valley Family Medicine?
Hey, I want to book an appointment, please.
Certainly. What is your name so I can check our availability?
My name is Tom.
Thank you, Tom. What kind of appointment are you looking for today?
What do you guys have?
We offer pediatrics, cardiology, and annual physicals. Which would you like to schedule?
Physical?
Okay, I see an opening for an annual physical tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Great. I've booked you for an annual physical at 10 a.m. tomorrow. You should receive a confirmation shortly. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's it, thank you. Okay, so the simulation is over. You know that you're not actually connected to any Canada system, right?
Yes, I understand. Have a good day, Tom.
So you're just making up the appointment, basically.
That's right. I was simulating the process of booking an appointment for you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, guys, that's the problem. Yeah, so you probably just saw the demo, and let me just show you quickly how you actually build it. So what happened was Gemini 3 just got released, which is a new model that Google used, right? I'm not going to bore you with the details, but essentially within Google AI Studio, you can actually vibe code apps using the Gemini models, right? So right now I'm selecting Gemini 3 Pro, right? So I'm using the latest model, and I'm actually right now, I'm going to be able to build an app, just like any vibe coding app. Basically, what that means is just building an app with just a prompt, with just words. I'm able to build a full app, right? So what I'm going to do is actually copy pasting a prompt that I've already produced, which is basically saying write the React plus Tailwind CSS code. So basically, you don't need to know exactly technical details, but this is what you would use if you were to build a web app, right? For a professional medical clinic website, so it's a website called Oak Valley Family Medicine. We gave some details about the design aesthetics, so a clean, clinical, and trustworthy, right? Give the color scheme, right? Use high-quality UI components, so cards with sharp shadows, readable fonts for headings. It must look like a local doctor's office, not a tech product landing page, right? So because sometimes when I first tried building it, it's actually giving me an AI agency website of like a voice AI example for a medical clinic, but this is not what you want. You actually want like a medical website, right? So it gives the page structure, which is the instructions of how the agent should be structuring the website. So you have the logo, you have the links, you have the CTA button, and then we move on what we call the hero section of the website, which contains the most important part of the business, which contains the background, a headline, subheadline, and the primary action, right? So basically a large button that says speak to receptionist about books. This triggers the voice agent. The voice agent integration, we're basically saying that this is what makes it different, like this is what all the hype is about, right? In previous version of Gemini models, aka 2.5 Pro, you can't actually do this. So you can't just put in the prompt that I want to build a voice agent inside the website. It wouldn't work, right? So, but now with Gemini 3, what this actually allows you in this vibe coding software, in this Google AI Studio website, you can actually just put in the prompt that you want to build a voice agent. And within the website, as you saw in the demo, it will actually show you a live voice agent that you can actually interact to in the real world, right? So that's what this prompt is about. And then you have the standard clinic section. This is just about the business, right? So the service, meet the doctors, insurance filler, and you have the technical implementation, etc., right? Please code the full landing page and the sync component. So this is a very simple prompt, relatively simple prompt. So I'm just going to click build. And what it's going to do now is Gemini 3 is going to take my prompt, and it's going to use this model to actually generate the code for the website, and it's going to give us a preview of what the website looks like, right? So now it's complete. I'm just going to click allow to allow the website. So now you can see it looks slightly different to the demo because, again, I'm basically building it from scratch. So it's gonna feel a little bit different, right? So you can click speak to receptionist to book, and then right now it's listening, and then you can just talk to the front desk like how it used to, right? So yeah, so if you talk to Lifeline, right? So how are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking. How may I help you today with an appointment?
Yeah, so exactly like how you saw in the demo, right? So it's going to build a pretty good website. It's pretty similar, right, to kind of what we put in the prompt, right? Meet the daughters, our services, right? And you've got the receptionist to book, like the voice agent functionality. Now that's what people are really hyped about, right? But here's the problem. As you saw in the demo, it's not actually production ready. Meaning that it can't actually does any actions. This is not even an agent. This is just a voice bot that you can chat to that's simulating a receptionist experience, but it doesn't actually do anything in the real world, right? Because in order to do actions in the real world, you're gonna need to have tools connected to the voice agent, to the LLM, right? Such as an API call to Google Calendar to book appointments, right? To check availabilities, or an API call to some sort of a database like Superbase or your Google Sheets, right? To fetch information dynamically, for example, or connected to your CRM, for example, like so, to save leads, right? But you can't actually do that. Like, at least from the prompt, you can't actually do that. You can, like, sure, you can probably in the code, you can, like, I'm not saying it's not possible, you can actually code it up, right, in the code to actually have some sort of, build some sort of API connections to the tools, sure. But what I'm saying is that you can't just type some words on the screen and just expect something magical to happen, right? So that's what I meant. It's just, I'm just slightly concerned that people are getting misled by the fact that, oh, I'm just going to be able to build a full voice agent in 5 minutes that's going to do everything for me, right? No, you can't. All you're doing is basically building a voice bot, just like ChatGPT, like voice, that you can talk to. Yeah, you can simulate a good customer experience, just like I did, but it's not going to do anything, right? So, because one thing you have to realize is that, guys, Gemini 3 itself, even if you're not technical, Gemini 3 is not a voice AI tool. What this is, a Google AI Studio, is an app builder. It allows you to vibe code apps, prototype MVP apps. For voice AI solutions or voice AI agents, you need to use voice AI tools like Vappy, like VoiceFlow, like Retail, right? And if you come to me and say, hey, but Edwin, you can just do it in 5 minutes, right? It's really cool. Yeah, but so I can do that in VoiceFlow in 5 minutes as well. Like, if you want to, if I just go to Google AI Studio again, I could just say, write me a prompt for medical clinic receptionist voice agent, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna click run. This is just calling Gemini 3 model to generate me a prompt, by the way. So it's gonna generate me the prompt. How long does it take? It takes probably like 15 seconds, right? See, there you go. Right, it's generating all the prompts. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this, right? I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to go to VoiceFlow. Let me just delete that. I'm going to take the agents tab. I'm going to drag this, select new agent. I think you guys noticed where this is going. Copy paste this prompt, right? I'm going to structure this a bit. Sure, I can structure it a bit, right? This is the system prompt structure, right? And then, yeah, I'm going to change to maybe GPT, right? And voila, you have like a voice agent done in 2 minutes, right? And you can talk to this live, like just start the call, or like if you don't like the voice or anything, and if you come to me and say like, hey Edwin, but this one has a cool website, But I'm going to be like, yeah, but most businesses, like if you're a business owner, you don't want to rebuild your website just for this to happen. You can definitely just embed this widget, which you can just copy paste this code into your current website backend, and you will have the widget, right? Start a call, for example. You can configure this, you can change the settings, colors, and everything to make it look nice into your website as well. And I did that in less than 2 minutes, right? Obviously, like, I'm exaggerating, right? Obviously, like, you need to change the prompt here, of course. You need to connect to the tools, like to Google Calendar, Gmail, Google Sheets, etc. to make it real well. But I'm saying that I just don't see the value in making, like, for example, like a complete new website for current businesses that want a voice receptionist. That is not the way to go. The way to go is still using these voice AI tools to actually build out the voice agents properly with a lot of control over the prompt, with a lot of control, and actually sets up the tools quite easily within these local frameworks, and just publish it live on the websites, right? That's how I would do it, right? And yeah, I just maybe would just want to make this video to just kind of evaluate how good it is. And in my opinions, when I'm testing it, it's just I don't see the point of like how does it save time for businesses to set it up themselves, maybe. But like again, you will still need to deploy it, like deploy app, and you'll need to create a new Google Cloud project, and it's going to be expensive. Or like you can save it to GitHub. Like sure, like I'm not saying it's completely useless, but what I'm saying is that it's just a vibe coding app, just like any other vibe coding app. If you really want to build voice agents, use a voice agent framework, right? But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Here's the conclusion: is don't get hyped up by all the different people talking about it. Like you can build voice agents in one prompt in 5 minutes. It's just hype. They're just doing it for views. Please, if you want to build voice agents, if you're a business owner, you're looking to build voice agents, you need proper voice agent frameworks like VoiceFlow, like LiveKit, for example, right? And I've done lots of videos on this in this YouTube channel. But yeah, hopefully you guys are clear on what the situation is with Gemini 3, and hope this clears the picture a little bit. But yeah, if you enjoy this kind of content, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're a business owner wanting to implement some sort of voice AI solution, you're welcome to use the link in the description and comment to book a free discovery call with me and my team. But yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you'll see you in the next one.